My beloved child, stop for a moment and listen carefully, because these words are reaching you for a reason. This moment is not an accident. Your heart did not arrive here by chance. Before you searched for answers, before you wondered if I still heard you, before you questioned whether your prayers were reaching heaven, I was already near you. There is something I want you to understand today. You have been looking for signs around you, but I have been working within you. You have been waiting for the outside world to change, but I have been touching the hidden rooms of your heart where no one else can enter. You have asked, Father, why is this taking so long? Why do I still feel tired? Why do I still carry questions? Why does my heart feel heavy when I have tried so hard to believe? Listen to me. Your difficult season did not remove my presence. Your tears did not push me away. Your weakness did not make me stop loving you. The moments when you felt empty were the moments when I was holding you closer than you realized. The light I placed inside you is still alive. Do not confuse a tired soul with a forgotten soul. Do not confuse a quiet season with my absence. Do not confuse a delay with rejection. A seed buried beneath the ground may look hidden, but life is already moving inside it. A tree in winter may look empty, but its roots are still alive beneath the surface. In the same way, I have been strengthening roots inside you that the world cannot see. My child, I know the battles you do not talk about. I know the prayers you whispered when nobody was listening. I know the moments you encouraged others while your own heart needed encouragement. I know the times you smiled while carrying invisible pain. Nothing about you is invisible to me. People may see your outside appearance, but I see the places inside you that still need healing. I see the memories you try not to revisit. I see the fears you hide behind your strength. I see the dreams you almost stopped believing could happen. And today I am telling you, give those places to me. Do not lock the doors of your heart, because pain entered before. Open them again, because I am not coming to wound you. I am coming to restore what was damaged. I do not enter your broken places with anger. I enter with mercy. I do not look at your scars and call you defeated. I look at them and remember every moment I carried you through. You wondered why you survived things that should have destroyed your hope. You wondered why you kept standing when your strength felt completely gone. It was because my hand was still upon you. When you had no words left, I understood your silence. When your prayers became only tears, I still heard them. When you felt too tired to walk forward, I stayed beside you. My child, stop measuring my love by what has not happened yet. You think because a certain door has not opened, I have forgotten your name. But there are doors I close because I see what is behind them. There are paths I redirect because I know where they lead. You see the beginning. I see the entire journey. You see what you want. I see what your soul truly needs. Trust me when I move quickly. And trust me when I ask you to wait. Waiting is not wasted when you are waiting with me. During the waiting, I am teaching your heart patience. I am removing fear. I am building wisdom. I am preparing you not only to receive what is ahead, but to carry it with humility. Many people ask me for blessings, but they do not ask me to prepare their hearts. But I care too much about you to give something your soul is not ready to hold. I want you to understand something today. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. The timeline of others is not the measurement of your life. Do not compare your chapter with someone else's story. The work I am doing in you is personal. I know your beginning. I know your journey. I know your destination. Stay close to me. When your mind becomes filled with worry, return to me. When fear tells you nothing will change, return to me. When old pain tries to convince you that you are alone, return to me. Your peace will not come from controlling everything around you. Your peace will come from trusting the one who holds everything. I never asked you to carry tomorrow before it arrives. I give strength for today. I give wisdom for today. I give grace for today. Walk with me one step at a time. A lamp does not need enough oil for a lifetime in one moment. It needs the flame to continue burning. Come to me daily, and I will keep the flame inside your soul alive. Protect what I have placed within you. Protect your peace. Protect your faith. Protect your heart from voices that make you forget who you are in my eyes. Not every thought deserves a home inside your mind. Not every fear deserves your agreement. Not every opinion from people defines your future. My voice is the voice that gives life. Listen for me. I speak through peace. I speak through wisdom. I speak through truth. I speak through the quiet moments when your heart finally becomes still enough to hear. My child, I am still writing your story. The chapter that hurt you is not the final chapter. The season that tested you is not the end of your purpose. There is more ahead, more growth, more understanding, more moments where you will look back and realize I was working even when you could not see it. Today, release the burden you were never meant to carry alone. Give me the fear, give me the disappointment, give me the questions, give me the dreams you are afraid to hope for again. Place everything in my hands. If these words touched your heart, and you believe I am still working in your life, right? I trust you as a sign of faith. Stay with this message until the end, because there are words your heart still needs to hear. I am going to remind you how to protect your peace, recognize my guidance, and walk into the life I am shaping for you. And if these words brought comfort to your soul, like this message, subscribe and share it with someone who needs encouragement today. If you feel happy and blessed by my words and want to help this ministry continue reaching more hearts, you can support this ministry through the link given below. Stay near, my child. I am not finished with you. The light I placed within you is still burning, and I will teach you how to let it shine. My beloved child, come closer and let these words settle deep inside your heart. I know there are moments when you look at your life and wonder if anything is truly changing. You pray, you wait, you hope, but sometimes the road still looks the same. Sometimes the mountain still stands before you. Sometimes the questions remain unanswered. But listen carefully. Just because your eyes cannot see movement does not mean my hand is still. A seed grows first in hidden places, before the branch appears, before the leaves open, before anyone sees the fruit. Something powerful is happening beneath the ground. The roots are forming. The foundation is becoming stronger. This is what I have been doing inside you. You asked me to change your circumstances, but first, I began strengthening your heart. You asked me to open new doors, but first I began preparing the person who would walk through those doors. Because, my child, the blessing is not the only thing that matters. The heart carrying the blessing matters too. I do not only care about where I am taking you, I care about who you become along the way. There were moments you thought nothing was happening because everything around you seemed quiet. But in the silence, I was teaching you to hear my voice. In the waiting, I was teaching you patience. In the uncertainty, I was teaching you trust. Do not run from the season where I am shaping you. A diamond is formed under pressure. Gold is refined through fire. A strong tree grows deeper roots when it faces strong winds. And you, my beloved, are being strengthened in ways you cannot yet understand. The challenges that tried to break you have actually revealed the strength I placed within you. You thought, I cannot handle this. But you are still here. You thought, I will never smile again. But slowly, hope returned. You thought, this pain will define me forever. But I am showing you that your pain is only a chapter, not your identity. You are not the wounds people gave you. You are not the mistakes you regret. You are not the moments when you felt weak. You belong to me. And what belongs to me is never without purpose. My child, I want you to stop speaking defeat over the life I am restoring. Do not say, nothing good will happen for me. Do not say, it is too late. Do not say, I am too broken. Speak with faith. Say, my Father is still working. Say, my story is still being written. Say, the light inside me is still alive. Your words matter. The words you speak over yourself become seeds planted into your heart. Plant words of faith. Plant words of hope. Plant words that agree with what I say about you, because I say you are loved. I say you are valuable. I say your life has meaning. The world may measure people by success, possessions, appearance, and recognition, but I look deeper. I see the kindness nobody noticed. I see the forgiveness that was difficult. I see the prayer whispered when you were tired. I see the small steps of faith you took when nobody was encouraging you. Nothing done with love is wasted in my eyes. Do not believe your ordinary days are meaningless. A simple act of kindness can carry my light. A gentle answer can bring peace into a difficult moment. A prayer spoken in a quiet room can touch situations you cannot reach with your hands. I work through willing hearts. You do not need to be perfect before I use you. Look at those I have called before. I used people who doubted. I strengthened people who were afraid. I restored people who failed. Because my power has never depended on human perfection. It depends on surrendered hearts. Bring me your heart as it is. Bring the tired places. Bring the confused thoughts. Bring the questions you have been afraid to say. I already know them. You do not need to hide from the one who created you. My love is not surprised by your struggles. I knew every page of your story before you lived it, and I still chose to love you. My child, there is something else I want you to understand. Protect the peace I give you. Not every battle deserves your energy. Not every voice deserves your attention. Not every criticism deserves a place in your heart. Some people will misunderstand your journey because they did not see the private moments where I was shaping you. They saw the outside. I saw the process. They saw your mistakes. I saw your growth. They saw where you fell. I saw every time you reached for my hand and stood again. Keep walking with me. There will be days when you feel strong and days when you feel weak. Stay close in both. Do not only come to me when storms arrive. Walk with me in peaceful seasons too. Talk with me when your heart is happy. Thank me when the sun is shining. Remember me when the door is open, because relationship is not built only in moments of need. Relationship grows through daily closeness. Let me be part of your ordinary moments. Invite me into your morning. Invite me into your decisions. Invite me into your thoughts. Before fear controls your mind, bring it to me. Before anger controls your words, pause with me. Before worry steals your rest, remember who holds tomorrow. I am already there. The future that feels unknown to you is already known by me. You do not have to understand everything to trust me. A child holding the hand of a loving father does not need to know every road ahead. The child simply trusts the one who is leading. Hold my hand. Keep walking. The path may not always look the way you expected, but I know where I am taking you. One day, you will understand why certain doors closed. One day you will see why certain delays protected you. One day, you will recognize how I used even difficult seasons to create something beautiful inside you. Until that day, trust my heart. Trust my timing. Trust my love. If you believe I am guiding your steps, even when you cannot see the whole path, right, guide me, Father, in faith. Continue listening until the end, because I still have words your soul needs to receive. I will teach you how to release what is hurting you, how to recognize my direction, and how to walk with peace even before the answers arrive. Stay close, my child. The work I started inside you is not finished. Your light is growing. Your faith is becoming stronger. And the story I am writing through your life is greater than the chapter you are standing in today. My beloved child, stay close and listen with a peaceful heart, because today I want to speak to the places inside you that still feel uncertain. I want to touch the thoughts you have carried quietly. I want to bring my light into the rooms of your soul where fear has been speaking louder than faith. You have wondered many times, Father, Am I walking the right way? Am I making the right choices? Are you still leading me? Listen carefully. I have never stopped guiding you. Even when the road looked confusing, I was there. Even when the path changed suddenly, I was there. Even when something you hoped for disappeared, I was still holding your life in my hands. You saw an interruption. I saw protection. You saw a delay. I saw preparation. You saw a closed door. I saw a direction that would lead you closer to the life I was forming within you. My child, do not measure my love only by the doors I open. Sometimes my greatest mercy is shown through the doors I do not allow you to enter. You prayed for things that looked beautiful from the outside. You wanted certain answers because you believed they would bring peace. But I saw beyond the beginning. I saw the road behind the door. I saw what your eyes could not see. A loving father does not give everything a child reaches for if he knows it will bring harm. I am not keeping good things away from you. I am keeping you close to what gives life. Trust my wisdom when my answer looks different from your request. Trust my hand when my direction looks different from your plan. There are moments when you hold something so tightly because you fear losing it. You believe if that one thing disappears, your happiness disappears with it. But my beloved, nothing created was meant to become the foundation of your peace. People can change, seasons can change, plans can change, but I remain. Build your heart on what cannot be taken away. Build your hope on my presence. Bring your desires to me. Bring the dreams you carry. Bring the prayers you have repeated for years. Bring the names you mention when no one else is listening. I know what matters to you. I know what causes your heart to ache. I know the dreams you almost stopped talking about because waiting became painful. I am not asking you to surrender because I want to remove joy from your life. I am asking you to surrender because I want to remove fear from your heart. There is a difference between holding something with love and holding something with fear. When you hold with fear, your peace depends on never losing it. When you hold with trust, you know everything placed in my hands is safe. My child, open your hands before me. Let me arrange what you cannot arrange. Let me heal what you cannot repair. Let me guide what you cannot understand. Your responsibility is not to control every outcome. Your calling is to walk faithfully with me. I know sometimes you wish I would show you the entire journey. You want to know every answer before you take the next step. You want certainty before you move. But faith often walks with only enough light for the step in front of you. A lamp does not shine across the entire road at once. It gives enough light to continue forward. That is how I lead you. Step by step, moment by moment, day by day. If I showed you everything at once, there are things you would fear before you reached the grace prepared for them. So I give you today's strength for today's journey. Tomorrow's grace will meet tomorrow's need. Do not carry tomorrow's worries with today's hands. My child, release the weight. You were never created to carry everything alone. Some of the exhaustion you feel is not from the journey itself. It comes from carrying burdens I asked you to give me. You carry the opinions of people. You carry memories of mistakes. You carry fear about the future. You carry questions that only I can answer. Come to me. Lay them down. Rest does not mean every problem has disappeared. True rest means your heart remembers who is walking with you. You are not alone in the valley. You are not alone in the waiting. You are not alone in the rebuilding. I am with you, and my presence changes everything. The storm may still make noise, but the storm does not have authority over my peace. Let my peace become stronger than the voices around you. Let my truth become louder than your fear. Let my promises become deeper than temporary emotions. Feelings change like waves on the sea, but my love remains. Some days you will wake feeling full of faith. Some days you will wake feeling tired. Come to me in both. Do not believe the lie that you must feel strong before you approach me. A child does not need to clean their tears before running to a loving Father. Come with the tears. Come with the questions. Come with the weakness. I will meet you there. My child, I also want you to guard the words you speak over your own life. Do not use your mouth to agree with fear. Do not speak as though your story is already finished. Do not say, nothing will ever change. Do not say, I have no purpose. Do not say, I am forgotten. Those words do not come from me. Speak life. Speak hope. Speak faith. Say, my Father is still leading me. Say, there is still light ahead. Say, I may not understand this season, but I trust the one guiding me. Your words can either strengthen fear or strengthen faith. Choose words that bring your heart closer to me. And remember this, the people around you also need words filled with grace. Your mouth can become a doorway where my love enters someone else's life. A gentle sentence can heal. An encouraging word can give someone strength to continue. A prayer spoken with love can reach places your hands cannot touch. Use your voice to build. Use your voice to bless. Use your voice to bring light. Because the world already has enough voices creating fear. Be a voice that carries my peace. My child, I am shaping you from the inside. Not only your actions, not only your circumstances, your heart. Because everything flows from there. A healed heart speaks differently. A peaceful heart responds differently. A surrendered heart sees differently. Let me continue the work. Do not rush the process. The flower does not force itself to bloom overnight. It opens when the season is right. You are growing, even when you cannot see it. You are healing, even when it feels slow. You are moving forward, even when the steps seem small. Small steps with me are never wasted. If these words reached your heart, and you believe, my timing is greater than your understanding, write, I trust your timing, as your declaration of faith. Keep listening until the end, because I still have more to speak over your life. There are burdens you are ready to release, fears you are ready to overcome, and a deeper peace I want you to receive. Stay near, my child. The door that closed did not end your story. The waiting season did not erase your future. The night did not remove the sunrise. Keep walking with me. I am leading you into greater peace, stronger faith, and a life where my light shines through you. My beloved child, come closer and quiet your heart, because there is something I want you to remember when the world around you feels uncertain. There is something I want to place deep within your soul, so fear cannot easily steal your peace. You are not walking through this life without my guidance. You are not moving through unknown places without my presence. You are not facing tomorrow alone. Before you reached this moment, I was already here. Before the questions formed in your mind, I already knew the answers your heart would need. Before the tears touched your face, I already understood the pain behind them. Nothing about your journey surprises me. The moments that confused you did not confuse me. The seasons that felt unfinished were still held in my hands. The roads that changed unexpectedly were not outside my sight. My child, I know you sometimes look back and wonder why certain things happened. You wonder why some people left, why some opportunities disappeared, why some prayers seemed to take longer than you expected. You search for explanations because your heart wants peace. But listen carefully. Peace does not always come from knowing every reason. True peace comes from knowing me. There are some answers you may not understand immediately. There are some chapters that only make sense after you have walked further. There are some moments where you will look back and finally see that my hand was protecting, preparing, and guiding you. The same moment you thought was an ending was sometimes the beginning of something deeper. The same delay you thought was stopping you was sometimes creating the right timing. The same closed door you cried over was sometimes guarding you from a road that looked beautiful, but would have wounded your spirit. Trust me beyond what your eyes can see. Your vision is limited to the moment. My vision holds the whole story. You see one piece. I see the completed picture. You see the storm, I see the growth that will come after the rain. My beloved child, I know waiting is not easy. I know your heart gets tired when you keep believing but cannot see movement. I know you have whispered prayers and wondered if heaven was silent. But I want you to understand this. Silence does not mean absence. A teacher is often quiet during the test, but the teacher is still present. In the same way, there are moments when I am strengthening your faith by teaching you to trust my presence, even when you do not immediately see my hand. Your faith grows deeper when it is not dependent only on visible signs. Your roots grow stronger when they reach for me in dry seasons. Do not run away from the place where I am developing you. The valley can teach you things the mountain cannot. The quiet season can reveal things the celebration cannot. The waiting place can create patience, wisdom, and compassion that quick answers never could. My child, I am not only preparing blessings for you, I am preparing you because I love you too much to give you something that your heart is not ready to carry. A blessing received without wisdom can become a burden. A door opened too soon can become a struggle. A dream fulfilled before the right time can become something that pulls your focus away from me. So trust my timing. I am never late. I am never careless. I am never confused. While you wait, keep growing. While you wait, keep praying. While you wait, keep becoming the person I created you to be. Do not pause your life because one answer has not arrived. There is still purpose in today. There is still beauty in this moment. There are still people who need the kindness I placed inside you. There are still opportunities to love, forgive, learn, and grow. Do not miss what I am doing now because you are only looking for what comes next. My child, sometimes the greatest miracles begin quietly. A sunrise does not announce itself with thunder. It begins with a small light on the horizon. Healing often begins the same way. A little more peace, a little more strength, a little more hope, a small desire to try again. Do not ignore small beginnings. I work through seeds before you see harvests. I work through quiet steps before you see great changes. I work in hidden places before things appear in the open. Your hidden growth matters to me. The prayers nobody hears matter. The choices nobody sees matter. The kindness nobody thanks you for matters. The forgiveness that cost you something matters. Heaven sees what people overlook. I see your faithfulness. I see when you choose patience instead of anger. I see when you choose love instead of bitterness. I see when you keep trusting me even while carrying questions. Nothing is wasted with me. Even your pain can become a place where my light enters. The same experiences that hurt you can become places where you learn compassion for others. The tears you cried can help you understand another person's tears. The battles you survived can become encouragement for someone still fighting. I can bring purpose from places you thought were only painful. Give those places to me. Do not hide your wounds. Do not pretend they are not there. Healing begins when you allow my love to enter the places you protected for so long. Let me touch the memories that still hurt. Let me remove the weight of yesterday. Let me remind you that your past is a chapter, not your prison. You are not trapped by what happened behind you. You are being guided by the one walking ahead of you. My beloved child, today choose trust. Not because everything is easy. Not because every answer has arrived. Not because every problem disappeared. Choose trust because I am faithful. Choose trust because my hand is still holding you. Choose trust because I have never left you. When fear speaks loudly, answer with faith. When doubt returns, remember my goodness. When your strength feels small, lean on mine. You do not have to create your own light. Stay close to me, and my light will shine through you. A lamp does not create the flame, it carries the flame. Let your heart carry what I place within you. Carry peace into stressful places. Carry kindness into places filled with anger. Carry hope where others have given up. Your life is a message. Your actions speak. Your patience speaks. Your forgiveness speaks. Your faith speaks. People are watching not only what you say about me, but how you walk with me. Let your life become a quiet reflection of my love. If you receive these words and believe I am still guiding your journey, right, lead me, Father, with faith in your heart. Continue staying with this message until the end, because I still have more to speak into your life. I want to help you release fear, strengthen your prayers, protect your peace, and understand the beautiful work I am doing within you. Stay close, my child. The road ahead may not always be clear, but the one holding your hand knows the way. I was with you yesterday. I am with you today, and I will continue leading you into the purpose I created for your life. My beloved child, come near and listen with a heart that is ready to receive. There is a place inside you where you have carried things for too long. There is a hidden room where old worries, unanswered questions, and silent disappointments have been sitting. Today, I want to enter that place with my peace. You have carried burdens that were never meant to remain on your shoulders. You carried the fear of what might happen. You carried the pain of what already happened. You carried the pressure of trying to understand every detail before trusting me. But listen carefully. You do not need to have all the answers to rest in my hands. A child walking beside a loving father does not know every turn in the road. The child does not see every mile ahead. The child simply trusts the hand that is holding them. Hold my hand again. Let your heart breathe again. I know the way. My child, there were moments when you thought you were losing everything, but I was teaching you what could never be taken away. Your peace cannot depend only on circumstances. Your joy cannot depend only on people. Your identity cannot depend only on success, approval, or achievements. Those things can change, but my love for you remains. When you build your life on things that move, your heart becomes afraid every time something shakes. But when you build your life on me, you discover a foundation stronger than every storm. The storm may come, the wind may blow, the situation may change, but you will not fall because your roots are growing deeper in me. My beloved child, I have watched you try to be strong for everyone else. I saw when you encouraged others while secretly needing encouragement yourself. I saw when you prayed for others while your own heart was tired. I saw when you kept giving love even after you experienced disappointment. Do not think I overlooked those moments. People may forget. I remember. People may not notice. I see. People may not understand the cost behind your kindness. I know. Every act done with love is precious before me. But now I want you to learn something important. You cannot pour forever without receiving from me. A river must stay connected to the source. A branch must stay connected to the vine. A lamp must continue receiving oil. Come back to me daily, not only when everything is falling apart, not only when you need an answer. Come, because you are mine. Talk to me in ordinary moments. Walk with me when the day feels simple. Invite me into the small decisions. Let my presence become your home, not only your shelter during storms. Because relationship is not built only through requests. Relationship grows through closeness. My child, I do not want you to know me only as the one who answers prayers. I want you to know me as the one who walks with you, the one who comforts you, the one who shapes you, the one who knows your heart completely. There are prayers you have brought before me again and again. You wonder if I became tired of hearing them. I have not. Your voice is not a burden to me. Your tears are not an interruption. Your needs do not push me away. Come with honesty. You do not need perfect words. You do not need a perfect heart. Bring me what is real. A simple prayer from a sincere soul reaches me. Sometimes you say, Father, I do not even know what to say. I hear that too. Sometimes silence is a prayer when your heart is turned toward me. I know the meaning behind every tear. I know the story behind every sigh. Nothing is hidden from my love. My beloved child, I want you to trust me with the timing of your life. Do not look at someone else's journey and think, I have forgotten yours. Different flowers bloom in different seasons. The sun rises at its appointed time. The harvest comes after preparation. Your season has purpose. Comparison steals the beauty of what I am doing inside you. When you constantly look at another person's path, you may miss the small miracles I placed on your own. Look again. There is grace around you. There are blessings you prayed for years ago that you now live with every day. There are battles you survived that once seemed impossible. There are prayers I answered that you forgot were once requests. Remember my faithfulness. The memory of yesterday's mercy gives strength for today's uncertainty. My child, I also want you to release the weight of needing everyone to understand you. Some people only saw one moment of your story. I saw every page. Some people judged your struggle. I saw your growth. Some people remember who you were. I know who you are becoming. Keep walking. Do not live trying to prove your transformation to everyone. Let the fruit of your life speak. A tree does not announce that it is growing. It simply grows. In time, the fruit appears. Stay rooted in me, and what I am doing inside you will become visible. Your patience will speak. Your kindness will speak. Your peace will speak. Your changed heart will speak. My beloved child, protect your heart from bitterness. There are things that happened that you did not deserve. There are words spoken against you that caused pain. There are moments when people failed to value your heart. I saw it, but do not allow someone else's actions to build a prison inside your soul. Forgiveness does not mean the pain was acceptable. Forgiveness means you trust me enough to release the weight. Give me the hurt. Give me the memory. Give me the anger you have carried quietly. Let me heal what revenge cannot heal. Let me restore what resentment cannot repair. Your heart was created to carry my love, not the heaviness of yesterday. Allow me to clean the places where pain left marks. Allow me to make your heart soft without making you weak. Allow me to make you wise without making you cold. This is the work I do inside those who trust me. I transform, I renew, I restore. The world may teach you to hide your wounds. I teach you to bring them into my light, because what comes into my light can begin to heal. My child, today place everything before me. The dreams, the fears, the questions, the memories, the things you understand, the things you still cannot explain. I can hold all of it. You do not need to carry tomorrow before tomorrow arrives. Walk with me today. Receive today's peace. Receive today's strength. Receive today's grace. If these words are speaking to your heart, and you believe I am healing what others cannot see, write, "Heal my heart," as your prayer of faith. Continue watching until the end, because there are still words I want to plant inside your soul. I want to teach you how to walk with deeper trust, how to hear my guidance, and how to live with the peace I created you to carry. And if these messages bring comfort, hope, and strength into your life, share them with someone who needs my encouragement today. If you feel happy and blessed by these words, and you desire to help this ministry continue reaching more hearts, you can support this ministry through the link given below. Stay close, my child. I am healing what was hidden. I am strengthening what became tired. I am bringing light into places where darkness stayed too long. Your story is not finished. I am still working within you. My beloved child, stay near and listen carefully, because today I want to speak to the part of your heart that has been waiting. I want to reach the place where questions have been sitting quietly. I want to remind you of something your soul needs to remember. The waiting season is not an empty season. The silent season is not a forgotten season. The hidden season is not a wasted season. I know there have been moments when you looked around and felt like everyone else was moving forward while you were standing still. You saw doors opening for others. You saw prayers answered in other lives. You saw new beginnings happening around you, and quietly you wondered, "Father, when will it be my time?" Listen to me. I have not overlooked you. Your name has never disappeared from my heart. Your life has never been outside my attention. A farmer does not plant a seed and return the next day expecting a full tree. The farmer understands there is a process happening beneath the soil. The hidden work must come before the visible fruit. In the same way, I have been working beneath the surface of your life. I have been strengthening things people cannot see. I have been healing places you learned to hide. I have been preparing your heart for what is ahead. My child, many people want the harvest, but they reject the season where roots grow. But roots determine how much a tree can carry. A tree with shallow roots cannot stand when strong winds arrive. So, I allow seasons where your faith grows deeper. I allow moments where you learn to depend on my voice more than the approval of others. I allow times where you discover that my presence is enough even before the answer comes. Because when your roots are deep in me, you will not be easily shaken. My beloved child, stop believing that slow progress means no progress. Healing can be quiet. Growth can be invisible. Transformation can happen one small step at a time. Look at how far I have already carried you. There were things you once thought you would never survive, but you are still here. There were nights when tears filled your eyes, but morning still came. There were situations where you thought your strength was gone, but I gave you enough grace to continue. Do not forget the victories that happened quietly. Sometimes the greatest miracle is not that the storm ended immediately. Sometimes the miracle is that you discovered my peace inside the storm. My child, I want you to release the fear that you are running out of time. Your life is not controlled by human timelines. Your purpose is not canceled because something happened later than you expected. I know how to restore. I know how to rebuild. I know how to bring beauty from seasons you thought were lost. Trust my timing. A flower forced open before its time loses the beauty of its natural process. A fruit picked too early is not ready. There is wisdom in the right season. I am not delaying because I do not care. I am preparing because I love you. There are things you prayed for that require a stronger version of you. There are places ahead that require deeper wisdom. There are responsibilities that require a peaceful heart. So let me continue shaping you. Do not fight the process that is preparing you. My child, while you wait, do not stop living. Do not place your joy on hold until everything changes. Do not tell yourself, I will have peace only when this prayer is answered. Receive my peace today. Receive my love today. Receive my presence today, because I am not only the God of your future, I am here with you now. This moment matters. This breath matters. This day matters. There are opportunities for kindness today. There are reasons for gratitude today. There are lessons and blessings hidden in this season. Open your eyes to what I am already doing. Sometimes you are looking so intensely toward the next door that you do not notice the gifts I place beside you. Look again. My grace has been following you. My mercy has been carrying you. My hand has been protecting you in ways you never noticed. My beloved child, remember this. Not every blessing arrives looking like what you imagined. Sometimes I answer by opening a door. Sometimes I answer by giving you strength to continue. Sometimes I answer by removing something that would have harmed you. Sometimes I answer by changing your heart before changing your situation. Do not limit my goodness to only one form. Trust my wisdom. You asked for comfort. I gave you my presence. You asked for direction. I taught you to hear my voice. You asked for strength. I showed you that my strength could work through your weakness. You asked for a new beginning. I started by renewing your heart. This is how I work, from the inside outward. Because a changed heart changes the way you see everything around you. My child, I also want you to protect your faith during the waiting. The enemy of your peace often whispers during delays. He tells you nothing is happening. He tells you Your prayers do not matter. He tells you to stop trusting. But do not agree with those lies. Return to what is true. I hear you. I see you. I love you. I am working. Your prayers are not lost. Your tears are not ignored. Your faithfulness is not forgotten. Keep bringing your heart to me. Keep choosing trust. Keep walking even when the road feels long. One step with me is better than running quickly in the wrong direction. My beloved child, there is purpose in patience. Patience teaches you to listen. Patience teaches you humility. Patience teaches you that your relationship with me is greater than any gift you receive from me. Because the greatest blessing is not only what I place in your hands, the greatest blessing is knowing the one who holds your life. Stay close to my heart. Let me continue the work. Let me remove what weighs you down. Let me strengthen what is weak. Let me prepare what is coming. A season of waiting with me is never wasted. If these words touched your heart, and you believe I am working even while you wait, right, I will wait with faith as your declaration today. Keep listening until the end, because there are still truths I want to speak over you. I want to show you how to overcome fear, how to recognize my voice, and how to walk with confidence knowing you are never alone. Stay near, my child. The seed is growing. The roots are becoming stronger. The hidden work is happening. And when the right season arrives, you will understand why I asked you to trust me through the waiting. My beloved child, come closer and let your heart become quiet before me. There is something I want to speak into the places where fear has tried to take control. There is something I want you to understand about the battles you face in your mind, because many of the heaviest struggles you carry are not always around you. They are within you. The thoughts you repeat, the fears you believe, the worries you hold tightly, the words you speak over yourself. Listen carefully. Not every thought that enters your mind carries my truth. Not every fear deserves your agreement. Not every worry deserves a place inside your heart. There have been moments when fear created stories about a future that had not happened. It showed you pictures of failure. It reminded you of past pain. It whispered that nothing would change. But my child, fear does not know the future. I do. Fear only remembers wounds. I know restoration. Fear speaks from uncertainty. I speak from truth. So when fear becomes loud, return to my voice. Let me remind you who you are. You are not abandoned. You are not without direction. You are not fighting alone. My hand has been holding you through every valley, even when your emotions could not feel it. My beloved child, you have survived days you once thought would break you. You have walked through moments that tested your faith deeply. You have cried tears that others never saw. But I saw everyone. I was present in every quiet battle. When you sat alone trying to understand why things happened the way they did, I was there. When you wondered if anyone truly understood your heart, I was there. When you felt too tired to pray with many words, I still heard the language of your soul. Do not measure my nearness by your emotions. Feelings change. My presence remains. There will be days when faith feels easy, and there will be days when trusting requires a choice. Choose me in both. Come close in both. A cloudy day does not mean the sun disappeared. The clouds only hide what is still shining. In the same way, difficult seasons may make it harder to recognize my goodness, but they never remove my love. My child, I want to teach you how to guard your mind. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you allow to remain there will begin to grow. If you continue planting fear, fear grows. If you continue planting bitterness, bitterness grows. But when you plant my truth, peace begins to grow. Plant words of faith. Plant gratitude. Plant hope. Plant reminders of my goodness. When your mind says, I cannot continue, remember, I give strength one day at a time. When your mind says, nothing will change, remember, I can create new beginnings. When your mind says, I am alone, remember, I have never left you. Do not let yesterday's pain become tomorrow's expectation. Just because something hurt you before does not mean your future is only pain. I am able to write new chapters. I am able to restore places you thought were finished. I am able to bring light into areas where darkness stayed too long. Trust the author of your story. My beloved child, sometimes you ask me to remove every difficulty, but I am teaching you how to stand with faith inside the difficulty. You ask me to calm every storm. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I first calm you inside the storm. Because a heart anchored in me can have peace even when circumstances are not perfect. That kind of peace cannot be taken easily. The world did not give it. The world cannot remove it. My peace reaches deeper than situations. Let it fill your heart. Let it quiet your thoughts. Let it remind you that I am still in control. My child, release the need to understand everything today. Some things will make sense later. Some answers unfold with time. Some lessons are understood only after you have grown enough to see them differently. A child does not always understand why a loving father says, wait. But love sees beyond the child's current desire. Trust that I see beyond this moment. I know what is ahead. I know what needs preparation. I know what needs protection. I know what needs healing. Your life is safe in my hands. My beloved child, I also want you to stop carrying guilt from things I have already invited you to release. You bring me your mistakes, but then you pick them back up. You ask me for forgiveness, but then you continue punishing yourself. Let go, learn, grow, walk forward. Your past can teach you, but it was never meant to imprison you. I restore, I renew, I transform. Look at your life through my mercy, not through shame. I see who you are becoming. I see the heart that wants to grow. I see every small step toward me. Do not underestimate small steps. A journey of many miles is still walked one step at a time. A little more patience is growth. A little more trust is growth. A little more forgiveness is growth. A little more peace is growth. Celebrate the work I am doing inside you. My child, there are people who need the light I placed in you. Not because you are perfect, not because you have all the answers, but because you know what it means to need grace. The compassion created through your own struggles can become encouragement for someone else. The strength you gained in the valley can help someone who is still walking there. Nothing given to me is wasted. Even your hardest chapters can become places where my love shines. Let me use your story. Let me use your kindness. Let me use your words. Let me use your life. But always remember, stay connected to me first. Do not pour from an empty heart. Come receive before you give. Come listen before you speak. Come rest before you run. Your strength comes from my presence. My beloved child, today breathe deeply and remember, you are held, you are guided, you are loved, you are still growing. Do not let fear write a story that belongs in my hands. Give me the pen again. Let me continue writing. If this message brings peace to your heart and you believe my voice is greater than your fear, write faith over fear as your declaration today. Continue staying with this message until the end, because I still have more to speak into your life. I want to help you recognize the doors I open, release the burdens you carry, and understand the purpose I am building within you. Stay close, my child. The fear that followed you is losing its power. The peace I give you is becoming stronger. The light within you is still shining, and I will continue guiding you step by step into everything I have prepared for your journey. My beloved child, come closer and allow these words to reach the quiet places of your heart. Today, I want to speak about something you have carried for a long time, something that has followed you through different seasons, something that has sometimes kept your heart from fully resting. I want to speak about the things you are afraid to release, the memories, the disappointments, the plans that changed, the people you thought would always remain, the dreams that did not happen the way you imagined. Listen carefully. When I ask you to release something, I am not asking because I want to leave your hands empty. I am asking because I want your hands free to receive what I am doing. Sometimes you hold tightly to what hurt you because it feels familiar. Sometimes you replay old moments because your heart is still searching for answers. Sometimes you carry yesterday because you are afraid that letting go means what happened did not matter. But my child, surrender does not mean your pain was meaningless. Surrender means you trust me enough to heal what you cannot change. You cannot rewrite yesterday, but I can restore your heart today. You cannot control every action of another person, but I can protect the peace within you. You cannot return to every moment and choose differently, but you can walk forward with wisdom, grace, and a renewed spirit. Give me what has been heavy. Give me what keeps returning to your thoughts. Give me the questions that begin with, why? I am strong enough to hold what your heart cannot carry anymore. My beloved child, there were seasons when you believed holding on was strength. You thought if you kept thinking about the situation, you could somehow fix it. You thought if you kept carrying the pain, it would protect you from being hurt again. But a guarded heart and a healed heart are not the same. A guarded heart builds walls. A healed heart carries wisdom. I do not want your experiences to make you cold. I want them to make you deeper. I do not want your disappointments to remove your kindness. I want my love to teach you how to remain gentle and wise. You can forgive without returning to what harmed you. You can love without losing discernment. You can move forward without pretending the past never happened. Let me show you the difference. My child, there are some wounds you have hidden so well that others believe you are completely fine. But I see deeper. I see the words that still echo in your memory. I see the moments that changed the way you viewed yourself. I see the rejection that made you question your worth. I see the disappointment that made you afraid to hope again. Bring those places into my light. Darkness loses power when my light enters. A wound covered forever cannot receive healing. Open your heart before me, not because I do not already know what is there, but because healing grows through trust. Say to me, Father, this still hurts. I need you here. That simple honesty creates room for my peace. My beloved child, I never asked you to pretend. I never asked you to smile while silently breaking inside. I never asked you to hide your tears before coming to me. Bring your real heart. Bring your honest emotions. Bring the parts of your story you do not understand. I do not reject a heart that comes to me wounded. I restore it. Remember, broken soil can still grow beautiful gardens when it receives new seeds. In the same way, the places where you experience pain can become places where compassion grows. Your scars do not remove your purpose. Your struggles do not cancel my plan. Your difficult chapters do not define the ending of your story. I am still writing. My child, release the belief that everything must happen exactly the way you planned. Sometimes you ask me to bless your direction, but I am lovingly leading you toward mine. Sometimes you ask me to fix one road, but I am showing you another path. Sometimes you ask me to return what left, but I am teaching you that my presence never left. Trust me. I know what belongs in your future. I know what only belonged to a season. Some things were lessons. Some things were preparation. Some things were protection. Some things helped shape the wisdom you carry today. Do not spend your entire life looking backward at a door I have already guided you beyond. There is still a road ahead. There are still moments of joy you have not experienced. There are still prayers that will grow your faith. There are still opportunities to love, serve, and shine. My beloved child, look forward with me, not with fear, with trust. You do not walk into tomorrow alone. I already know the path. I already know what your heart will need. I already know how to provide strength for every step. The same hand that carried you through yesterday will guide you through tomorrow. Do not forget how far you have come. There was a time when you prayed for strength to survive something you have already passed through. There was a time when you wondered if you would ever feel peace again. Yet here you are, still breathing, still growing, still learning, still held by me. That is evidence of my faithfulness. My child, I want you to practice gratitude even before everything is finished. Gratitude opens your eyes to what fear hides. Fear shows you what is missing. Gratitude reminds you what I have already provided. Fear says, look how far you still have to go. Gratitude says, look how far God has carried me. Choose gratitude. Choose trust. Choose peace. Not because life is perfect, but because I am present. My beloved child, today I am asking you to release the weight you have carried. Not tomorrow. Not when everything makes sense. Now, place it into my hands. The regret, the fear, the disappointment, the unanswered questions. Let my peace enter the space where worry has been living. Let my love enter the places where pain left marks. Let my truth replace the lies you believed about yourself. You are not your worst moment. You are not what someone said about you. You are not the season that hurt you. You are mine. And I am still restoring you. If these words touched your heart, and you are ready to give me what you have been carrying, right, I release it, Father, as your step of faith. Stay with this message until the end, because I still have more to speak into your spirit. I want to teach you how to walk with confidence, how to protect your peace, and how to recognize the new things I am bringing into your life. Stay close, my child. Your past is not stronger than my grace. Your wounds are not greater than my healing. Your fear is not louder than my voice. Release what is behind you. Walk with me today. The light ahead is greater than the darkness you survived. My beloved child, come close and listen with a peaceful heart, because today I want to speak to the place inside you that wonders if your prayers truly matter. I want to reach the quiet corner of your soul where you have placed questions you rarely say aloud. You have prayed, you have waited, you have hoped. You have looked toward heaven and wondered, Father, did you hear me? Listen carefully. Not one sincere prayer has disappeared from my presence. Not one tear has been ignored. Not one moment when you called, my name was forgotten. I heard the prayers you spoke with confidence. I heard the prayers you whispered through pain. I heard the prayers that never became words because your heart was too tired to explain. I understand the language of your soul. My child, you sometimes judge prayer by what happens immediately afterward. When the answer arrives quickly, you feel encouraged. When the situation does not change right away, you wonder if anything happened at all. But my ways are deeper than what your eyes can measure. A seed does not appear above the ground the moment it is planted. For a season, it remains hidden. The soil looks unchanged. The surface looks silent. But beneath what can be seen, life is moving. Many prayers are like seeds. You place them before me, and I begin working in ways you cannot yet recognize. I work in hearts. I work in timing. I work in situations you cannot see. I prepare things beyond your understanding. Do not call the ground empty just because the harvest has not appeared yet. Do not call heaven silent because the answer is still growing. My beloved child, I know waiting can feel difficult. I know there are prayers you have repeated many times. I know there are names you continue bringing before me. I know there are situations that still cause your heart to ask why. But your continued prayer is not weakness. It is trust. Every time you return to me, you are saying, Father, I still believe. Your hands are the safest place for this. Keep coming. Keep speaking. Keep trusting. I am not tired of hearing your voice. A loving father does not become annoyed because his child comes close. Your presence matters to me. Your heart matters to me. Your relationship with me matters more than perfect words. My child, do not believe that prayer only changes situations. Prayer also transforms you. Sometimes while you are asking me to change something around you, I am strengthening something within you. You ask me to remove fear. I teach you deeper trust. You ask me for direction. I teach you to recognize my voice. You ask me for patience. I strengthen your heart through the waiting. You ask me for peace. I show you how to rest in my presence even before everything changes. This is also an answer. This is also my love working, because I care not only about what happens to you, I care about what happens inside you. My beloved child, there were moments when you thought your prayers were too small. You thought, other people have bigger problems. Maybe my concerns do not matter. But listen to me. Nothing that touches your heart is too small to bring before me. I care about the details. I care about the quiet concerns. I care about the thoughts you carry when nobody else is around. Come to me with everything. Do not separate your life into places where you invite me and places where you try to handle everything alone. I want to walk with you through all of it. The big decisions, the small moments, the celebrations, the disappointments, the ordinary days. I'm not only present on mountains, I walk with you through valleys too. My child, I also want you to understand that sometimes my answer comes differently than you expected. You may ask me to open one door, and I may guide you toward another. You may ask me to restore something, and I may first restore you. You may ask me to remove the storm, and I may teach you how to stand with peace while the storm passes. Do not reject my answer, because it arrives in different clothing. Trust my wisdom. I see the entire story. I know what strengthens you. I know what protects you. I know what brings true life. There are things you wanted before that you now understand would not have been right for you. There are situations you once cried over that you now see became protection. There were delays that created maturity. There were closed doors that redirected your steps. I was working even then. I am working even now. My beloved child, remember that prayer is not about convincing me to love you. I already love you. Prayer is where your heart remembers that you are not alone. Prayer is where fear becomes quiet. Prayer is where your thoughts become aligned with truth. Prayer is where you place the weight of life into hands stronger than your own. You were not created to carry everything without me. Give me the burdens you keep picking up. Give me the future you keep trying to control. Give me the situations that keep stealing your peace. Let your prayer become surrender. Say, Father, I trust you with what I cannot see. Say, Father, guide what I cannot control. Say, Father, give me peace while you work. That prayer reaches me. My child, I also want you to pray for others. Let the love I pour into you flow outward. There are people around you carrying battles you do not know about. Some people smile while hiding pain. Some people act strong because they are afraid to admit they are tired. Some people need encouragement, but do not know how to ask. Be a vessel of my kindness. Speak words that heal. Offer prayers with love. Carry compassion instead of judgment. When you pray for others, your heart becomes a channel where my mercy flows. Do not underestimate hidden prayers. A prayer spoken quietly can touch places your hands cannot reach. A prayer whispered in faith can become part of a work much bigger than you understand. My beloved child, keep your heart open. Do not let disappointment make you stop talking to me. Do not let waiting create distance. Come closer, especially when you do not understand, especially when the answers seem slow, especially when your heart feels tired. That is when you need my presence most. I am not asking you to have perfect faith. I am inviting you to keep returning. Return when you feel strong. Return when you feel weak. Return when the road is clear. Return when you have questions. I will meet you every time. If these words remind your heart that your prayers are heard, write, Father, I believe you hear me, as your declaration of trust today. Keep listening until the end, because I still have more to speak over your life. I want to teach you how to use your words with wisdom, how to carry my peace into every situation, and how to walk with a heart that remains connected to me. Stay near, my child. Your prayers are not lost. Your tears are not forgotten. Your waiting is not meaningless. I hear you. I hold you. And I am working in ways your eyes have not yet seen. My beloved child, come close and listen. Because today I want to speak about something powerful that flows from your heart every single day. Something that can create peace or increase pain. Something that can bring healing or reopen wounds. I want to speak about your words. The words you say to others. The words you say about yourself. The words you allow to live inside your mind. Listen carefully. Your voice was never created to be a place where fear finds a home. Your mouth was never created to repeat the lies that tried to destroy your confidence. I gave you the ability to speak so your words could carry truth, encouragement, kindness, wisdom, and love. My child, your words have influence. A gentle sentence can give someone courage to continue. A kind message can remind a tired heart that they are not forgotten. A prayer spoken with faith can bring peace into a place filled with worry. But careless words can also leave marks that remain long after the moment has passed. This is why I ask you to bring your words close to me. Let me guide not only what you do, let me guide what you say, because a surrendered heart should create surrendered speech. My beloved child, I know there were times when you spoke from pain. You answered harshly because your heart was exhausted. You protected yourself with sharp words because you were afraid of being hurt again. You stayed silent when you needed courage, and sometimes you spoke quickly when you needed patience. I saw it. But I am not speaking to condemn you. I am speaking because I want to heal the place where those words began. The mouth often reveals what the heart is carrying. If bitterness fills the heart, bitterness tries to leave through words. If fear fills the heart, fear tries to control conversations. If insecurity fills the heart, comparison and criticism appear. So I do not only want to change your sentences, I want to heal your source. Bring me your heart. Bring me the disappointment underneath the anger. Bring me the fear underneath the control. Bring me the hurt underneath the silence. Let me restore what has been shaping your reactions. Because when your heart changes, your words begin to change. My child, remember this. Strong words do not need to be cruel. Truth does not need hatred to be powerful. Correction does not need pride to be clear. You can speak honestly and still carry love. You can set boundaries and still carry peace. You can disagree and still protect your heart from bitterness. I am teaching you a different way. The world often teaches people to respond quickly, defend immediately, and repay pain with pain. But I teach you wisdom. Pause before you speak. Listen before you answer. Pray before you react. Sometimes the strongest response is not the loudest one. Sometimes strength looks like patience. Sometimes victory looks like self-control. Sometimes wisdom looks like choosing peace when anger wanted control. My beloved child, think about the words that have stayed with you. Some words encouraged you years ago, and you still remember them. Some words hurt you years ago, and you still remember them too. This shows you the power words can carry, so use yours carefully. Become someone who brings light. Become someone who reminds others of hope. Become someone whose presence feels safe because my love flows through you. There are people around you fighting battles they never talk about. A small encouragement may reach a place inside them that you never see. A simple prayer may strengthen them for a moment you never know about. A kind word may become the reminder they needed to keep going. Do not underestimate small acts of love. I often work through things the world considers small. My child, I also want you to change the way you speak over yourself. You would never speak harshly to someone you deeply love, yet sometimes you speak harshly to your own soul. You say things about yourself that I never said about you. You repeat labels that came from pain, not from me. You remember your mistakes more than you remember my mercy. Stop agreeing with shame. You are growing. You are learning. You are being transformed. Do not call yourself hopeless when I am still working. Do not call yourself forgotten when I know your name. Do not call yourself defeated when my hand is still holding you. Speak truth. Say, I am still becoming who God created me to be. Say, my story is still being written. Say, God's grace is greater than my past. Let your words agree with my love. My beloved child, there will also be moments when silence is wisdom. Not every argument needs your voice. Not every accusation needs your defense. Not every misunderstanding needs immediate correction. There are times when I will ask you to speak, and there are times when I will ask you to trust me with what others think. Learn the difference. Let my spirit guide your response. When your identity is secure in me, you no longer need to fight every battle for approval. You can walk with peace. You can release the need to prove yourself. You can trust that I see what others do not. My child, let your words become like water in a dry place. Speak hope where fear has been growing. Speak kindness where anger has been repeated. Speak gratitude where complaining has become normal. Speak faith where doubt has been loud. The atmosphere around you can change when a heart connected to me begins speaking life. Start in your home. Start with the people near you. Start with yourself. Every day is an opportunity to plant different seeds. Words are seeds. Choose what you want to grow. Plant forgiveness. Plant encouragement. Plant wisdom. Plant love. Over time, you will see fruit. My beloved child, do not become discouraged when you make mistakes. There may still be moments when you speak too quickly. Come back to me. Learn. Grow. Let humility correct what pride wants to defend. A humble apology can carry more light than pretending you were never wrong. Growth is not shown by never failing. Growth is shown by returning to what is right. Keep returning. Keep allowing me to shape you. Keep allowing my love to flow through every part of your life, your thoughts, your actions, your words, everything. If these words touched your heart and you want your voice to bring healing and peace, right? Guide my words, Father, as your prayer today. Continue watching until the end, because I still have more to reveal to your heart. I want to teach you how to walk in deeper wisdom, how to protect the light within you, and how to become a reflection of my love in every season. And if these messages have brought peace, strength, and encouragement into your life, share them with someone who needs hope today. If you feel blessed by these words and want to help this ministry continue reaching more hearts around the world, you can support this ministry through the link given below. Stay close, my child. Let your heart be filled with my love. Let your mind be filled with my truth. Let your mouth carry my peace. Because the words that flow from a heart connected to me can become light in places where someone has been waiting for hope. My beloved child, come close and let your heart rest for a moment. Step away from the noise, from the pressure, from the endless thoughts that have been moving through your mind. I want to remind you of something that fear has tried to make you forget. You are not walking without purpose. Your life is not an accident. Your journey is not random. Every breath you receive is known by me. Every season you walk through is seen by me. Every hidden battle you have faced has never been hidden from my eyes. Before others knew your name, I knew you. Before anyone understood your story, I saw every chapter. Before you took your first step, I already knew the path ahead. So do not allow temporary confusion to convince you that your life has no direction. My child, sometimes you judge your purpose by what is visible. You look for big moments, open doors, recognition, and signs that everyone can see. But I often build the deepest things quietly. A tree grows silently. A flower opens slowly. A river shapes the land, one movement at a time. Many of my greatest works begin in places where no one is watching. Do not despise the hidden season. The hidden season is where roots grow. The hidden season is where character forms. The hidden season is where your heart learns to depend on me instead of applause from people. I know there were moments when you wondered, "Father, does anyone see what I am trying to do?" I see. You wondered, "Does my kindness matter if nobody notices?" It matters. You wondered, "Are these small acts of faith making any difference?" They are. Nothing done with love is small in my eyes. My beloved child, I see the prayers whispered when the world is asleep. I see the times you choose patience when anger feels easier. I see when you forgive even though your heart is still healing. I see when you keep believing even though answers have not arrived. Heaven notices what earth overlooks. Do not live only for human approval. People see moments. I see motives. People see results. I see faithfulness. People see the outside. I see the heart, and the heart matters deeply to me. My child, there have been times when you compared your journey with someone else's. You looked at their progress. You looked at their success. You looked at their blessings. Then you quietly wondered if you were behind. Listen carefully. Another person's season does not cancel yours. Another person's blessing does not mean I have forgotten you. The sunrise reaches different places at different times, but the sun has not forgotten any part of the earth. In the same way, my timing over your life is personal. Do not run a race I never assigned to you. Walk the path I created for you. There is peace in trusting my timing. There is freedom in releasing comparison. There is joy in understanding that your story does not need to look exactly like someone else's story to be beautiful. My beloved child, I created you with gifts, experiences, and a heart that can reach places others cannot. Do not hide what I placed inside you because you think it is not enough. A small light still changes a dark room. A simple act of kindness can become a turning point for someone. A quiet prayer can reach further than you imagine. A faithful heart can influence generations in ways you may never fully see. You often ask me for greater opportunities, but remember to be faithful with what is already in your hands. Love the people near you. Serve where you are. Speak life today. Show compassion today. Walk with integrity today. Purpose is not only found in tomorrow's destination, purpose is lived in today's obedience. My child, I know sometimes you feel ordinary. You wonder if your life is making a difference. But ordinary moments surrendered to me become holy moments. A conversation can become a moment of healing. A simple encouragement can become hope for someone ready to give up. A small choice of honesty can reflect my light. Do not underestimate what I can do through a willing heart. I am not searching for perfection. I am searching for surrender. Bring me what you have. Bring me your abilities. Bring me your weaknesses. Bring me your story. I know how to use everything placed in my hands. My beloved child, even your difficult experiences can become part of a greater purpose. The pain that taught you compassion. The waiting that taught you patience. The struggles that taught you dependence on me. Nothing surrendered to me is wasted. I can take broken pieces and create something meaningful. I can take seasons you thought were only painful and use them to bring comfort to others. One day, someone may need the encouragement that came from your survival. Someone may need the wisdom you learned in your valley. Someone may need the kindness that grew from your healing. Trust me with your whole story. Not only the beautiful pages, give me the difficult ones too. My child, do not allow yesterday to tell you that tomorrow has nothing new. Your past is not greater than my power. Your mistakes are not stronger than my mercy. Your disappointments are not the end of your purpose. I continue working. I continue shaping. I continue leading. Stay connected to me. A branch does not create fruit by worrying. It creates fruit by remaining connected to the source. Remain in me. Let my love flow through you. Let my wisdom guide you. Let my peace strengthen you. The fruit will come in the right season. My beloved child, stop trying to prove your worth. You are already valuable to me. You do not need the world's applause to have meaning. You do not need everyone's approval to walk in purpose. You do not need to become someone else to be used by me. Walk faithfully as the person I am shaping you to become. Let humility guide you. Let love motivate you. Let faith strengthen you. Every day, ask, Father, how can I carry your light today? Sometimes the answer will be big. Sometimes the answer will be simple. But every moment lived with me has meaning. If these words remind you that your life has purpose and you believe I am still writing your story, right? My life has purpose as your declaration of faith. Keep listening until the end, because there is still more I want to speak into your heart. I want to teach you how to walk through uncertainty, how to recognize my blessings, and how to carry my peace into every area of your life. Stay close, my child. Your hidden faithfulness matters. Your small steps matter. Your life matters. The world may overlook what I am building inside you, but I see it clearly. Continue walking with me. The purpose I placed within you is still alive. My beloved child, come closer and allow these words to settle into the deepest place of your heart. Today, I want to speak to the part of you that feels tired from trying to control everything. The part of you that keeps searching for certainty. The part of you that wants to know every answer before taking the next step. Listen carefully. You do not need to see the entire road to trust the one who is leading you. You do not need to understand every detail to believe my hand is still guiding your life. You do not need to know tomorrow before you receive the peace I offer today. I know the unknown can feel uncomfortable. I know your mind tries to create answers when you do not have them. I know you sometimes imagine problems before they arrive because you want to be prepared. But my child, worry is not preparation. Fear is not protection. Anxiety about tomorrow does not give you control over tomorrow. It only steals the peace I placed in today. Come back to this moment. Come back to my presence. Come back to the truth that I am already where you are going. The future that feels unknown to you is fully known by me. Before you arrive, I am there. Before the need appears, my wisdom is there. Before the challenge comes, my strength is prepared. You are not walking toward a place where I will suddenly disappear. I go before you. My beloved child, remember the times you thought you would not make it. Remember the situations that felt impossible. Remember the nights when you wondered how you would continue. And yet, here you are. You passed through what once frightened you. You survived what once looked too heavy. You grew through what once felt too painful. Was I not with you then? Did I not give you strength for moments you thought would break you? The same love that carried you yesterday will carry you tomorrow. Do not let a future you cannot see make you forget a faithfulness you have already experienced. My child, sometimes you ask me to remove uncertainty, but I am teaching you to trust me inside uncertainty, because trust that only exists when everything is clear is not deep trust. Faith grows when you hold my hand even before you see the destination. A boat does not discover strength while sitting safely on the shore. A tree does not grow strong roots without facing changing seasons. A heart does not learn deep trust without moments where it must depend on me. So do not hate every uncertain season. There are things being developed inside you right now. Patience, wisdom, humility, endurance, compassion, faith. These are treasures that cannot always be formed through comfort alone. My beloved child, I am shaping something beautiful within you. Do not rush away from the place where I am teaching you. Do not call a season useless because it is uncomfortable. Some of your greatest growth has happened during moments you would never have chosen. You learned to pray deeper when you needed my strength. You learned compassion because you understood pain. You learned gratitude because you knew what it felt like to wait. You learned dependence because you discovered You could not carry everything alone. Nothing surrendered to me is wasted. I can use every season. I can bring beauty from unexpected places. I can create a testimony from what once looked like only a trial. Trust me with the process. My child, release the need to have everything perfectly arranged before you rest. Some people spend their entire lives waiting for peace. They say, I will have peace when this problem ends. I will have peace when this prayer is answered. I will have peace when everything is exactly how I imagined. But I offer a different peace, a peace that can exist even while you wait, a peace that can breathe even before every question is answered, a peace that comes from knowing you are held. Receive that peace now, not later, not only after the situation changes. Now, let your shoulders release the weight. Let your heart become quiet. Let your mind remember, your Father knows what you need. My beloved child, I want you to trust my direction, even when the path changes. Sometimes you become attached to one plan because you believe it is the only way. But my wisdom is greater than one path. I know roads you have never considered. I know opportunities you cannot yet see. I know how to guide you through unexpected turns. Do not worship the plan. Walk with the planner. Do not place your hope only in the door. Trust the one who opens and closes doors, because I know what leads to life. I know what protects your heart. I know what prepares your future. When something changes, do not immediately assume everything is falling apart. Sometimes things are falling into place in a way you do not recognize yet. My child, surrender your timeline to me. The pressure you feel often comes from believing everything must happen according to your schedule. But I see beyond the moment. I know when the foundation is ready. I know when the door should open. I know when your heart has grown enough to carry the next season. Trust my timing, not because waiting is easy, but because my wisdom is perfect. While you wait, continue becoming, continue loving, continue growing, continue walking with me. There is purpose here, my beloved child. I also want you to remember that I am working in people and situations you cannot control. You cannot force every heart to change. You cannot make every person understand. You cannot arrange every outcome, but you can pray. You can love with wisdom. You can walk in obedience. You can trust me with what belongs in my hands. Release the weight of trying to be responsible for everything. That burden was never yours. Let me be God. Let me carry what only I can carry. You simply remain close. My child, breathe again. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not walking without help. Your story is still moving. Your heart is still growing. Your path is still held by me. The unknown future is not stronger than my presence. If these words bring peace to your heart, and you choose to trust me, even without seeing every answer, write, I trust your plan, as your step of faith today. Continue listening until the end, because I still have more to speak into your life. I want to show you how to recognize my guidance, how to remain strong through changing seasons, and how to walk with a heart that is fully anchored in my love. Stay close, my child. You do not need to know every step. You only need to know the one walking with you. And I will never leave you to walk alone. My beloved child, come closer and listen with a heart that is ready to receive. I want to speak to the part of you that has been searching for direction, the part of you that quietly asks, Father, how will I know the right way? How will I recognize your guidance? How will I know you are leading me? Listen carefully. I have never asked you to walk through life without my voice. I have never sent you into tomorrow without my presence. I have never expected you to carry decisions, fears, and uncertainties by yourself. I am with you. I have been with you in every season. I was there when the road was clear. I was there when the path felt confusing. I was there when you celebrated. I was there when your heart silently wondered how much longer you could continue. My child, my guidance is not always loud. Sometimes you search for thunder, but I am speaking through peace. Sometimes you look for a dramatic sign, but I am teaching you through quiet wisdom. Sometimes you want everything revealed immediately, but I am inviting you to take one faithful step. Do not ignore my gentle direction because you expected it to arrive differently. A whisper can still carry truth. A small light can still guide a traveler through darkness. A quiet peace can still be my hand leading you forward. My beloved child, the world around you is filled with many voices. Voices telling you to hurry. Voices telling you to compare. Voices telling you that you are not enough. Voices reminding you of mistakes I am already helping you overcome. But my voice does not destroy the heart that is seeking me. My voice leads. My voice corrects with love. My voice brings wisdom. My voice calls you closer. Learn to recognize what brings your heart nearer to me and what pulls you away. Not every open opportunity is my direction. Not every easy path is the right path. Not every attractive door carries peace behind it. This is why I teach you discernment. Look beyond appearances. Bring your choices before me. Ask for wisdom. Wait for my peace. A hurried heart can run toward things that a peaceful heart would recognize as wrong. Slow down. Walk with me. My child, I know patience is difficult when you want answers quickly. You want the full picture. You want certainty. You want to know how everything will work. But sometimes I reveal the next step instead of the entire journey. Not because I am hiding from you, because I am building trust within you. If you knew every detail, you might depend on the plan more than the one guiding you. I want your heart close to me. I want you to wake each day knowing you need my presence. I want you to understand that walking with me is greater than simply receiving instructions from me. Relationship matters. My beloved child, think of a shepherd leading sheep. The sheep do not need to understand the entire land. They need to know the shepherd's voice. They follow because they trust. In the same way, keep learning my voice. Spend time with me. Bring your thoughts before me. Let my truth shape your heart. The more you know me, the easier it becomes to recognize when I am leading. A stranger's voice loses power when you know the voice of the one who loves you. My child, there are moments when I guide by opening doors. There are moments when I guide by closing them. Do not only thank me when the door opens. Learn to trust me when the door closes. A closed door can protect you from something your eyes could not see. A delay can position you for something your heart was not ready to carry. A different path can lead to growth you never expected. Trust my wisdom. I see what you cannot see. I know what you do not yet know. I love you more deeply than you understand. My beloved child, when disappointment comes, bring it to me. Do not allow disappointment to become distance. Some people stop listening because my answer did not match their expectation. They walk away from my presence because they only wanted my hand. But I want you to know my heart. The greatest gift is not only what I give. The greatest gift is that I am with you. If you have me, you have a foundation that cannot be removed. My child, I also guide through the peace I place within you. This peace is deeper than temporary comfort. It does not always mean the road will be easy. It means my presence is with you on the road. There are decisions that look perfect from the outside, but leave your spirit unsettled. There are difficult steps that require courage, but carry a quiet assurance inside. Learn to notice the difference. Do not only ask, "Is this easy?" Ask, "Is this leading me closer to what is right?" Growth is not always comfortable. Obedience is not always convenient. But walking with me always leads toward life. My beloved child, do not fear making decisions so much that you stop moving. Some of you remain frozen because you are afraid of making a mistake. You think one wrong step will remove you from my love. Listen to me. I am a father, not a distant observer waiting for you to fail. When your heart seeks me, I know how to guide you. I know how to redirect. I know how to teach. I know how to bring you back. Walk with humility. Walk with prayer. Walk with trust. My child, I have guided you through things you did not even notice. There were dangers you never saw. There were moments I protected you quietly. There were delays that frustrated you but saved you. There were changes that confused you but prepared you. One day you will see more clearly. You will understand that my hand was moving in places where you thought nothing was happening. Until then, trust. Trust when you see. Trust when you wait. Trust when the path changes. Trust when I ask you to take a step of faith. My beloved child, today, surrender the need to control every detail. Give me your plans. Give me your worries. Give me the decisions that keep your mind awake. Ask for my wisdom and then rest in my care. I am not asking you to walk perfectly. I am asking you to walk with me. There is a difference. Perfection focuses on fear of failure. Relationship focuses on staying close. Stay close. Return often. Listen carefully. Let your heart remain open. If these words touched your spirit, and you believe I am guiding your steps, write, "Guide my path, Father," as your prayer of faith today. Keep listening until the end, because I still have more to speak into your heart. I want to teach you how to protect your inner peace, how to remain strong through storms, and how to recognize the blessings I place along your journey. Stay near, my child. You are not lost. You are being led. You are not forgotten. You are being formed. The path ahead may not always be clear, but my hand is always faithful. Walk, why, my beloved child. Come close and let these words enter the place inside you that has been fighting silent battles. I know the struggles you do not announce. I know the thoughts you do not share. I know the moments when you appear strong before others, but inside, you are asking me for strength to take another step. Listen carefully. You are not weak because you need me. You were created to walk with me. A branch was never ashamed because it needed the vine. A river was never ashamed because it needed the source. A lamp was never ashamed because it needed the flame. In the same way, your heart was created to remain connected to my presence. Do not believe the world when it tells you that needing help means failure. The strongest hearts are not the ones that never struggle. The strongest hearts are the ones that know where to return when struggles come. Return to me again and again. I am not tired of receiving you. My child, there have been moments when you tried to carry everything alone. You carried responsibilities. You carried worries. You carried memories. You carried expectations from others. You carried pressure to always appear okay. But I saw what the weight was doing inside you. I saw the exhaustion behind the smile. I saw the prayers hidden behind the silence. I saw the questions you were afraid to admit. And today I am saying, bring the weight to me. You do not have to prove your strength by carrying what I invited you to surrender. There is a peace waiting for you when you stop fighting battles that belong in my hands. My beloved child, I know surrender can feel difficult. You wonder, if I stop worrying, does it mean I stop caring? If I release this situation, does it mean I gave up? No. Surrender is not giving up. Surrender is trusting me enough to let me work. You can care deeply without carrying fear. You can love people without trying to control them. You can have dreams without allowing those dreams to become your master. Let your hands open. Place everything before me. The people you worry about, the future you cannot predict, the answers you are still waiting for, the situations that feel beyond your control. I can hold what overwhelms you. My child, sometimes you keep replaying the same thoughts because you believe thinking about them longer will create a solution. But worry is not wisdom. Peace creates space to hear my guidance. A stormy mind struggles to recognize a gentle whisper. Come into my presence. Let the noise become quiet. Let my truth rise above every fear. Remember who I am. I am not limited by what limits you. I am not confused by what confuses you. I am not surprised by what surprises you. Before a problem appeared in your life, I already knew the way through it. Trust me, my beloved child, I want you to protect the peace I place inside you. Peace is precious. Do not give it away easily. Do not surrender your peace to every opinion. Do not surrender your peace to every fear. Do not surrender your peace to every situation you cannot control. Stay rooted. A tree does not run when the wind blows. It remains because its roots are deep. Let your roots grow deeper in me. When your roots are in my love, the storms around you cannot easily destroy the peace within you. My child, there will always be things you cannot control. There will always be questions you cannot immediately answer. There will always be moments when faith is required. But you are not alone in those moments. I walk with you. I strengthen you. I guide you. I provide what your soul needs. Sometimes I provide a solution. Sometimes I provide endurance. Sometimes I provide a person to encourage you. Sometimes I provide wisdom to make a different choice. Sometimes I provide peace while the situation is still changing. Do not decide what my help must look like. Trust that I know what you truly need. My beloved child, remember the times I carried you before. Remember the doors that opened at the right time. Remember the strength that came when you thought you had none left. Remember the moments when things worked out differently than you expected. But later, you understood. Your past contains reminders of my faithfulness. Do not let today's fear erase yesterday's evidence. I have been with you. I am with you. I will continue walking with you. My child, I also want you to stop comparing your strength with someone else's journey. You see their outside. You do not see everything they carry. You see their results. You do not see their process. Walk your own path with me. The purpose I placed within you does not need to look like anyone else's. Your growth is still valuable. Your steps still matter. Your faith still matters, even when progress feels slow. A small step toward me is still movement. A quiet prayer is still connection. A small act of obedience is still meaningful. Keep going, my beloved child. When you feel tired, do not run away from me. Come closer. Some people hide when they struggle because they believe they must fix themselves first. But a wounded person does not wait to heal before going to the healer. Come as you are. Bring the weakness. Bring the confusion. Bring the tired heart. My love is not only for your strongest moments. I love you through every season. Let me renew you. Let me restore your strength. Let me remind you that you are still held. My child, there is a peace that comes when you finally stop fighting for control. A peace that says, I do not know everything, but my Father does. I cannot handle everything, but my Father can. I do not see the whole road, but my Father leads me. That kind of trust brings freedom. Receive it today. Release what is not yours to carry. Give me the burden. Give me the fear. Give me tomorrow. Walk with me today. If these words reached your heart and you are ready to surrender the weight you have carried, write, I give it to you, Father, as your prayer today. Stay with this message until the end, because I still have more to speak over your life. I want to remind you how deeply you are loved, how carefully you are guided, and how much purpose still remains ahead of you. Stay close, my child. You do not have to carry everything alone. You do not have to solve everything today. Rest in my presence. Trust my hands. The same love that brought you this far will continue carrying you forward. My beloved child, come closer and listen with the part of your heart that still hopes, even after everything you have been through. I know there are places inside you that have become tired from waiting. I know there are dreams you have held quietly because you were afraid of being disappointed again. But today, I want to remind you of something important. The season that hurt you did not destroy what I placed within you. The night you walked through did not remove the light I gave you. The delay you experienced did not erase my care for your life. You may have walked through moments when you felt like nothing was growing. You may have looked around and thought everything was staying the same. You may have wondered why some prayers seemed to take longer than you expected. But listen carefully. There are things I grow in silence. There are things I prepare in hidden places. There are things I protect until the right season arrives. A seed does not question the darkness of the soil because that hidden place is where transformation begins. In the same way, I have been doing a work inside you that others could not see. I was strengthening your patience. I was teaching you wisdom. I was showing you how to trust me beyond circumstances. My child, do not reject the season where I am shaping you. The process has purpose. The preparation has meaning. The waiting is not empty when you are walking with me. I know you sometimes want everything to happen quickly. You want answers. You want change. You want the next door to open. But I see more than the door. I see the person walking through it. I care about your heart more than your hurry. I care about your foundation more than your speed. A house built quickly without a strong foundation cannot stand against storms. So I build deeply. I strengthen what cannot be seen first. My beloved child, trust the quiet work. Trust what I am doing beneath the surface. There are moments when growth feels like nothing is happening. But look back. You are not the same person you once were. You have learned. You have endured. You have grown. You have discovered strength you did not know was inside you. You have walked through things that once felt impossible. That was not because you were alone. I was carrying you. My hand was with you in places where nobody else could reach. My child, I want you to stop looking at yourself only through the memory of your hardest moments. You remember where you struggled. I remember every time you stood again. You remember the tears. I remember the courage it took to keep going. You remember the questions. I remember the faith you showed by continuing to come to me. Look at yourself through my mercy. You are growing. You are healing. You are becoming. My beloved child, there is something beautiful about a heart that has walked through difficulty but still chooses love. A heart that could have become bitter but chooses kindness. A heart that could have given up but chooses faith. A heart that could have closed itself but chooses to trust again. That kind of beauty is formed deeply. It cannot be created by easy seasons alone. Your journey has taught you compassion. Your struggles have taught you understanding. Your waiting has taught you patience. Nothing placed into my hands is wasted. I can use even the chapters you wish you could remove. Give me all of it, not only your victories. Give me your disappointments. Give me your unanswered questions. Give me the memories that still feel heavy. Let me breathe healing into those places. My child, I want you to remember that restoration does not always happen in one moment. Sometimes healing comes like the sunrise, slowly, gently, little by little. First, a small light appears, then warmth returns, then what was hidden becomes visible again. Do not despise small signs of healing. The first moment you feel peace again matters. The first moment you hope again matters. The first moment you pray again after feeling distant matters. I celebrate every step back toward life. My beloved child, stop waiting until everything is perfect before you believe I am working. I am working now, in the unfinished places, in the questions, in the waiting, in the rebuilding. Your story is not valuable only after everything is fixed. Your story matters even while I am restoring it. I am with you in the process. My child, there are people who will one day receive encouragement because you allowed me to heal you. Someone will need the wisdom you gained. Someone will need the compassion your journey created. Someone will need the reminder that they can continue because they see how I carried you. Your life can become a message of hope, not because everything was easy, but because my grace was present. My beloved child, protect the new things I am growing inside you. Protect your peace. Protect your faith. Protect your heart. Do not return to thoughts that kept you trapped. Do not keep replaying words that wounded you. Do not keep living from the identity of an old season. You are moving forward. Walk like someone who trusts my hand. Speak like someone who believes my truth. Love like someone who has received my mercy. My child, there is more ahead. Do not let one difficult chapter convince you the story is over. A storm is not the whole journey. A valley is not the final destination. A painful season is not your identity. Keep walking, keep trusting, keep staying close. I know the way. My beloved child, today place your future in my hands again, not with fear, with trust. Say within your heart, Father, I may not understand every detail, but I know you are with me. Father, I may not see the whole road, but I believe you are guiding me. Father, continue your work inside me. That prayer matters. That surrender opens space for peace. If these words touched your soul and you believe I am restoring what has been hidden, right, restore me, Father, as your prayer of faith today. Continue staying with this message until the end, because I still have more words your heart needs. I want to remind you of the strength I placed inside you, the purpose ahead of you, and the peace that comes from trusting me completely. And if these messages bring comfort, hope, and encouragement into your life, share them with someone who needs to hear my words today. If your heart feels blessed and you want to help this ministry continue reaching more souls, you can support this ministry to the link given below. Stay close, my child. The healing has begun. The light is returning. The story is continuing. I am restoring what was broken, strengthening what became weak, and preparing your heart for the journey ahead. My beloved child, come closer and let your heart become still. There is something I want to speak into the places where you have been fighting to remain strong. There is something I want you to understand about the storms you have faced and the strength you have discovered along the way. You thought some seasons were only meant to break you, but I was using them to build something deeper within you. You thought certain valleys were proof that you were forgotten. But even in the valley, I was walking beside you. You thought the difficult chapters meant your story was falling apart. But, my child, I was still writing. Listen carefully. The storm did not have the final word over you. The disappointment did not have the final word over you. The fear that whispered in the night did not have the final word over you. I do. And I am still speaking life over you, my beloved child. I know there were moments when you asked, Father, why did I have to walk through this? Why did this happen? Why was this road so difficult? I heard those questions. I was not angry because you asked. I know the heart behind the question. A hurting heart searches for understanding. A tired soul searches for comfort. And I am the Father who comes near. But I want you to remember this. There are some things you only understand after you have walked further. There are some lessons you only recognize after the season changes. There are some ways I protected you that you may not see until you look back. Trust me, even in the places you cannot explain. My wisdom reaches beyond the moment you are standing in. My love sees further than your eyes can see. My child, I never promised that every road would be easy, but I promised you would never walk without me. When the fire was hot, I was there. When the water was deep, I was there. When the night felt long, I was there. You were never carrying the weight alone. My strength was supporting you in ways you did not even recognize. There were days you thought, I cannot continue. But you continued. There were days you thought, I have nothing left. But strength arrived. There were days you wondered if hope would return. And slowly, light began appearing again. That was my grace. My beloved child, I want you to stop seeing yourself as someone who only survived pain. You are someone I am shaping through every season. Survival is not the end. Healing is not the end. I am leading you toward growth, wisdom, and a deeper understanding of my love. The things that try to destroy your heart will not define your future. I can turn wounds into wisdom. I can turn struggles into compassion. I can turn difficult roads into places where your faith becomes stronger. Nothing surrendered to me is wasted. Give me every piece of your story, even the parts you wish were different, even the memories that still bring questions, even the moments you do not fully understand. Place them into my hands. My beloved child, I want to teach you how to walk forward without carrying yesterday. Many people leave difficult seasons physically, but continue carrying them inside. They leave the place, but they carry the fear. They leave the moment, but they carry the pain. They leave the situation, but they carry the identity it gave them. Let me free you. You are not what happened to you. You are not the rejection. You are not the failure. You are not the mistake. You are mine, and my voice is greater than every label placed upon you. My child, allow me to renew the way you see yourself. Look through my love. Look through my mercy. Look through my truth. When I look at you, I do not only see where you have been, I see who you are becoming. I see the growth. I see the courage. I see the quiet choices nobody noticed. I see every moment you chose faith when fear was easier. Do not ignore the work I have already done inside you. My beloved child, there is a reason I keep teaching you to remain close. Because everything flows from connection with me. Peace flows from my presence. Wisdom flows from my truth. Strength flows from my spirit. A river disconnected from its source eventually becomes dry. A branch separated from the tree cannot produce lasting fruit. Stay connected. Return daily. Let your soul receive from me. Do not wait until you are empty before you come. Come when you are joyful. Come when you are confused. Come when you are strong. Come when you are weak. Every season is an invitation to walk with me. My child, I also want you to understand that strength does not always look the way people expect. Sometimes strength is forgiving when bitterness feels easier. Sometimes strength is resting instead of trying to control everything. Sometimes strength is asking for help. Sometimes strength is quietly trusting me, while others do not understand your journey. Do not measure strength by the world's standards. A gentle heart can still be powerful. A peaceful person can still be courageous. A humble soul can still carry great purpose. Let me shape your strength. My beloved child, there will be new seasons ahead. There will be new lessons, new opportunities, new steps of faith. Do not enter tomorrow carrying fear from yesterday. Just because something was difficult before does not mean your future will only repeat your past. I am able to create new beginnings. I am able to open unexpected paths. I am able to bring hope where you stopped looking for it. Walk forward with me, not with fear, with trust. My child, remember, you do not need to know every answer. You need to know my heart. You do not need to control every outcome. You need to remain close to my presence. You do not need to carry every burden. You need to place it into my hands. Let me carry what is too heavy. Let me heal what still hurts. Let me guide what feels uncertain. Today, release the old weight. Release the fear that says nothing will change. Release the thought that your best days are behind you. There is still purpose ahead. There is still light ahead. There is still growth ahead. If these words bring strength to your heart, and you believe I am creating a new chapter in your life, write, "I walk with you, Father," as your declaration of faith today. Continue listening until the end, because I still have more to speak into your soul. I want to remind you how deeply you are loved, how carefully I protect you, and how your journey is still unfolding in my hands. Stay close, my child. The storm did not defeat you. The waiting did not erase you. The pain did not finish your story. I was with you then, I am with you now, and I will continue leading you into the light I prepared for your path. My beloved child, come closer and let my words reach the places where you have been searching for peace. Let the noise around you become quiet for a moment. Let the worries about tomorrow rest. Let the memories of yesterday stop speaking louder than my truth. Today, I want to remind you of something your heart needs to know. You are still in my hands. Not only when life feels easy, not only when everything is going according to your plans, not only when prayers are answered in the way you expected. You are in my hands through every season, through the waiting, through the questions, through the changes, through the moments when you do not understand what I am doing. My child, your circumstances may change, but my care for you does not change. The road may look different than you imagined, but my presence has not left the road. The season may feel unfamiliar, but you are not walking through it without me. I am near. I have always been near. Listen carefully. There were moments when you thought you were standing alone, but I was strengthening you. There were moments when you thought nothing was happening, but I was preparing things beyond your sight. There were moments when you thought the door was closed forever, but I was guiding you toward a path you could not yet recognize. Do not judge my work only by what your eyes see today. Your vision sees the moment. My wisdom sees the whole journey. Trust me beyond the moment. My beloved child, I know uncertainty can feel heavy. Your mind wants answers. Your heart wants reassurance. You want to know how everything will unfold. But faith grows when you learn to trust my heart even before you understand my plan. A child holding a loving father's hand does not need to know every road ahead. The child simply knows, my Father is with me. Remember this. I am with you. You are not walking into an empty future. You are walking with the one who already knows tomorrow. My child, there are things I protected you from that you never saw. There were moments when a delay felt frustrating, but it was protection. There were times when something did not happen the way you wanted, but later you discovered you were being guided. There were people and situations that leaving your life felt painful, but the distance created space for healing and growth. Trust me with what stays. Trust me with what changes. Trust me with what you do not yet understand. I know what belongs in each season of your life. My beloved child, do not hold so tightly to yesterday that your hands cannot receive today. Some memories are lessons. Some seasons are foundations. Some chapters shaped you, but you were never meant to live permanently in what has already passed. Walk forward, take the wisdom, take the growth, take the compassion you learned. But leave the chains behind. I am not calling you backward, I am leading you forward. My child, there is still more life ahead of you. Do not allow one painful chapter to convince you that the entire story is painful. Do not allow one disappointment to convince you that hope is dangerous. Do not allow one closed door to convince you that no door will ever open. Your story is still moving. I am still working. The light inside you is still burning. My beloved child, sometimes the greatest transformation happens quietly. You may not notice yourself changing day by day, but look closer. You respond differently than before. You understand things differently. You pray differently. You see life differently. You have grown through things that once felt impossible. That growth matters. Every step matters. Every return to me matters. Every moment you choose faith instead of fear matters. Do not minimize what I am doing inside you. My child, I want you to protect the new heart I am forming within you. Do not return to old thoughts that kept you trapped. Do not return to voices that made you forget your worth. Do not return to habits that covered the light I placed inside you. Guard the lamp. Guard your peace. Guard your connection with me, not through fear, through love. A garden is protected because it is valuable. A flame is guarded because it carries light. Your heart matters. Protect what I am growing there. My beloved child, I also want you to remember that your life influences others. You may think your small choices do not matter, but kindness spreads, faith encourages, love reaches further than you know. Someone is watching how you continue after difficulty. Someone is encouraged by the peace you carry. Someone is reminded of hope because you did not give up. You do not need a perfect story to inspire others. You need a surrendered heart. Let my light shine through your honesty. Let my love move through your actions. Let my peace be seen in the way you respond. My child, the world needs hearts that carry compassion. There are many people who feel unseen. There are many people carrying silent battles. There are many people waiting for one word of encouragement. Be willing to share the kindness I have given you. A simple word can lift someone. A simple prayer can strengthen someone. A simple act of love can remind someone they are not forgotten. I often move through simple moments. My beloved child, never forget where your strength comes from. Do not depend only on your own ability. Do not try to carry everything by yourself. Return to the source. Return to prayer. Return to my presence. Let me fill what has become empty. Let me renew what has become tired. Let me refresh your soul. You cannot pour from a place that is always empty. Come receive. Come rest. Come breathe. My child, I am not asking you to have everything figured out. I am asking you to walk with me, one step, one day, one moment at a time. When you fall, return. When you are tired, come close. When you are uncertain, seek my wisdom. When you are thankful, share your joy with me. Let every season bring you closer. My beloved child, today release the fear that you are behind. Release the thought that your story should look different. Release the pressure of comparing your journey. I created your path with care. Walk it with trust. There are things ahead that you cannot see yet. There are moments of grace waiting. There are lessons that will strengthen you. There are opportunities where my light will shine through you. Keep going. If these words remind your heart that I am still leading your life, right, I will keep walking with you as your declaration of faith today. Stay with this message until the end, because I still have more to speak into your heart. I want to remind you of the hope ahead, the peace available today, and the love that has never left you. Stay close, my child. Your journey is not finished. Your purpose is not lost. Your light has not disappeared. I am holding you, guiding you, and preparing every step ahead with wisdom and love. My beloved child, come closer and let my words reach the deepest part of your heart. Today I want to speak to the place inside you that has been asking for hope, the place that wonders if new beginnings are still possible, the place that quietly asks, Father, after everything I have been through, can something beautiful still grow? Listen carefully. I am the one who brings life where people only see endings. I am the one who brings light where darkness stayed too long. I am the one who restores places that looked forgotten. Your story is not finished because one chapter was difficult. Your future is not empty because yesterday carried pain. Your purpose is not gone because you walked through seasons you did not understand. My child, I am still working. Even now, even here, even in the places where you cannot yet see movement. You have looked at certain areas of your life and wondered if anything could change. You looked at old dreams, old prayers, old hopes, and wondered if they were too far away. But my beloved, nothing placed in my hands is without hope. A field may look empty before the season of growth arrives. A tree may look still before new leaves appear. The morning may seem far away during the darkest part of night, but the season can change. Light can return. Life can rise again. Do not make permanent conclusions from temporary seasons. My child, there were moments when disappointment tried to change the way you saw your future. It whispered, do not hope again. Do not trust again. Do not believe anything can be different. But fear speaks from wounds. I speak from truth. Fear remembers only what happened. I know what is possible. Let my voice become louder than the voice of your past. My beloved child, I know some things did not happen the way you expected. I know some roads changed. I know some prayers carried longer waiting than you imagined. I know some moments left questions. But I want you to understand, a changed path does not mean an abandoned purpose. Sometimes I redirect because I am protecting. Sometimes I slow you down because I am preparing. Sometimes I close one chapter because another chapter must begin. Trust the author of your story. I know how to continue what I started. My child, stop looking at the broken pieces and believing nothing meaningful can come from them. Give those pieces to me. What looks incomplete in your hands can become something beautiful in mine. I know how to use experiences you wish never happened. I know how to bring wisdom from lessons. I know how to grow compassion from pain. I know how to bring strength from seasons of weakness. Nothing surrendered to me is wasted. My beloved child, remember this. Restoration does not always mean returning everything exactly as it was before. Sometimes restoration means creating something new. Sometimes you ask me to rebuild an old door, but I am preparing a new path. Sometimes you ask me to bring back an old season, but I am teaching you to receive what comes next. Do not hold yesterday so tightly that you cannot receive today's grace. Open your hands, open your heart, trust me. My child, there are things ahead that require you to release what is behind. You cannot walk freely into a new season while carrying every weight from the last one. Give me the regret. Give me the disappointment. Give me the fear that says the same pain will happen again. Let me teach you how to move forward with wisdom instead of fear. You can remember lessons without carrying wounds. You can become wiser without becoming colder. You can become stronger without closing your heart. This is what my healing does. My beloved child, I want you to see yourself the way I see you. Not as someone defeated, not as someone forgotten, not as someone whose best days are gone. I see a life I am still shaping. I see a heart I am still healing. I see a purpose I am still unfolding. The world may look at what happened. I look at what I am creating. My child, do not underestimate the quiet work happening inside you. Every time you choose faith over fear, something grows. Every time you choose forgiveness over bitterness, something changes. Every time you choose trust instead of control, your heart becomes stronger. These moments matter. Growth is not always loud. Healing is not always visible. But I see every step. My beloved child, there will be days when old fears try to return. They will remind you of what went wrong. They will tell you to protect yourself by expecting disappointment. But answer those fears with truth. Say, my Father is with me. My story is still being written. My future is safe in His hands. Do not let fear become the writer of your next chapter. Give me the pen. Let me continue the story. My child, I am not asking you to pretend the past never happened. I am asking you to believe my power is greater than the past. Healing does not erase your story. Healing changes the way you carry it. The memory that once controlled you can become a reminder of how far I carried you. The season that once brought tears can become a testimony of endurance. The valley can become a place where you learned my faithfulness. My beloved child, look forward with hope. Not because everything is predictable, not because every answer has arrived, but because I am already ahead of you. I know the doors, I know the timing, I know the people, I know the moments that will shape your journey. Walk with me, one step at a time. Do not rush, do not fear, do not compare. Simply remain close. My child, I also want you to carry hope for others. There are people around you who believe their story is finished. There are people who think their mistakes are too great. There are people who think their pain has removed their purpose. Let your life remind them that restoration is possible. Let your kindness speak. Let your patience speak. Let your faith speak. The light I place in you is not only for you. It can help others find their way back to hope. My beloved child, today breathe again. Lift your eyes. Your story is still open. Your journey is still moving. Your heart is still becoming. The same hands that held you through yesterday are guiding you into tomorrow. If these words bring hope back into your heart, and you believe I am still creating something new in your life, write, "My story is not finished," as your declaration of faith today. Continue listening until the end, because I still have more to place inside your heart. I want to remind you of the love that never leaves, the strength that carries you, and the purpose that continues even after difficult seasons. Stay close, my child. The night did not stop the sunrise. The storm did not remove the foundation. The past did not cancel the future. I am still moving. I am still restoring. And I am still writing a beautiful story through your life. My beloved child, come closer and let your soul become quiet before me. There is something I want you to carry deep within your heart as you continue this journey. There is a truth that must become stronger than every fear, stronger than every question, and stronger than every storm you face. You are deeply loved, not because every day you perform perfectly, not because you never struggle, not because you always understand everything. You are loved because you are mine. Before the world noticed you, I knew you. Before people formed opinions about you, I understood your heart. Before anyone saw your strengths or weaknesses, my love was already reaching toward you. My child, you have spent many moments trying to prove that you are enough. You tried to be strong enough, successful enough, helpful enough, accepted enough. You carried the pressure of needing to earn what I freely give. But listen carefully. You do not have to earn my love. Come out from under the weight of always trying to prove your worth. Rest. Breathe. Remember who holds you. A flower does not struggle to prove that it belongs in the garden. A star does not fight to prove that it belongs in the sky. It simply exists where it was placed. And you, my beloved, were created with purpose. You belong. My child, I know the words that hurt you. I know the moments when people misunderstood you. I know the times when someone failed to see the value I placed inside you. But their inability to recognize your worth did not remove it. A treasure does not lose value because someone walks past without noticing. Your worth has never depended on human approval. It rests in the one who created you. My beloved child, stop carrying old labels that were never spoken by me. You are not the mistake you made. You are not the rejection you experienced. You are not the painful season you survived. You are not the words someone spoke during a moment of anger. Let those labels fall. Let my truth speak louder. I call you loved. I call you chosen for a purpose. I call you a life still being shaped by my hands. Receive what I say about you. My child, there are places inside your heart where you have been too hard on yourself. You forgive others, but you continue holding yourself prisoner. You encourage others, but you speak harshly inside your own mind. You believe I can restore other people, but sometimes you wonder if I can restore you. Listen to me. My mercy reaches you too. The kindness you give others is also something I want you to receive. Let my love enter the places where shame has been living. Let my grace cover what you keep replaying. Learn, grow, move forward. Do not build a home in yesterday's mistakes. I am leading you into a new day. My beloved child, I want you to understand something about my correction. When I guide you, it is because I love you. When I reveal something that needs to change, it is because I am freeing you. I do not bring truth to destroy you. I bring truth to heal you. A gardener removes what harms the plant because the gardener wants the plant to grow. In the same way, I remove things from your heart that keep you from living fully. Fear, bitterness, pride, the need for approval, the belief that you must carry everything alone. Let me continue the work. Trust my hands. My child, transformation takes time. Do not become discouraged because you are still growing. A sunrise does not become noon in 1 second. A tree does not become fully grown in 1 day. Growth happens through daily receiving, daily trusting, daily returning. Keep returning to me. Every prayer matters. Every step matters. Every choice to follow. My voice matters. I see the progress that you overlook, my beloved child. I also want you to understand that love must flow through you. The love I give you is not meant to stop with you. Let it move. Let it reach others. Be patient with people who are still learning. Show compassion to those who are struggling. Speak hope to those who feel forgotten. But remember this, you are not their source. I am. Do not carry what belongs to me. Love people. Pray for people. Encourage people. But do not take the place only I can fill. This will protect your heart from exhaustion. My child, some of you have carried the pain of trying to save everyone around you. You worry about their choices. You carry their emotions. You lose your peace, trying to control what only I can change. Release them into my hands. Your love is important. Your prayers matter, but I am the one who works in hearts. Trust me with the people you love. My beloved child, remember that every person you meet is carrying a story. Some people act harsh because they are hurting. Some people push others away because they are afraid. Some people hide behind pride because they feel broken inside. Ask me to help you see with wisdom and compassion. This does not mean accepting everything. This does not mean allowing harm, but it means refusing to let bitterness control your heart. Let my love guide you. Let my wisdom protect you. Let my peace lead you. My child, as you continue walking with me, there will be moments when your faith is tested. There will be moments when you must choose trust again. Choose me. When fear returns, choose me. When waiting feels long, choose me. When you do not understand, choose me. Not because you have every answer, but because you know my heart. I have carried you before. I am carrying you now. I will continue carrying you. My beloved child, look back for a moment, not to live in the past, but to remember. Remember every time strength arrived when you needed it. Remember every time a door opened at the right moment. Remember every time peace found you in the middle of difficulty. Those moments were reminders. You were never alone. My hand was there. My child, the journey ahead may still contain unknown roads, but do not fear. Unknown to you does not mean unknown to me. I already see the path. I already know the provision. I already know the grace you will need. Walk forward with confidence, not confidence in circumstances, confidence in me. Let my love become the foundation beneath your feet. Let my truth become the voice you follow. Let my peace become the atmosphere you carry. If these words touched your heart, and you believe my love is greater than every fear, write, "Your love carries me," as your declaration of faith today. Stay with this message until the end, because there is one more part I want to speak over your life. I want to remind you of the final truth your heart must never forget, that you are never alone. Your journey has meaning, and my presence will remain with you through every season. Stay close, my child. You are loved more deeply than you understand. You are guided more carefully than you realize. You are held more securely than your fears believe. Keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep shining. The same light I placed within you will continue growing as you remain near to me. My beloved child, come close one more time and let these words settle deep within your soul. Do not rush away from this moment. Do not allow the noise of the world to quickly take away what I have been planting inside your heart. through every word, through every reminder, through every moment you stayed and listened. I have been calling you back to one truth. You are not alone. You have never been alone. You were not alone in the season that confused you. You were not alone in the night when tears came quietly. You were not alone when you prayed and waited. You were not alone when your strength felt small. I was there. I am here. And I will continue walking with you. My child, there were moments when you questioned your journey. You wondered why certain things happened. You wondered why some roads changed. You wondered why some prayers required patience. But I want you to look back with new eyes. Look again. Look beyond the pain. Look beyond the disappointment. Look beyond the unanswered questions. Can you see how many times I carried you? Can you see how many moments strength arrived when you thought you had none left? Can you see how you continued walking through things you once believed you could never face? That was not by accident. My grace was with you. My beloved child, every season has been shaping something inside you. The waiting taught you patience. The storms taught you dependence. The valleys taught you compassion. The quiet places taught you to hear my voice. The difficult chapters did not destroy your purpose. They became places where your roots grew deeper. A tree that survives strong winds grows stronger roots. A heart that continues trusting through trials develops a deeper faith. You are not the same person you were before. You have grown. You have learned. You have become stronger in ways that cannot always be seen from the outside. My child, never forget this. Your greatest strength does not come from never needing help. Your strength comes from staying connected to me. A branch only carries fruit when it remains connected to the tree. A lamp only shines when the flame remains alive. Your soul shines brightest when you remain close to my presence. So continue walking with me, not only today, not only during difficult seasons, every day. Invite me into your mornings. Bring me your decisions. Speak to me about your worries. Celebrate your joys with me. Let your life become a continual conversation with the one who loves you. My beloved child, guard the light I placed within you. The world will try to fill your heart with fear. Choose faith. The world will try to make you compare your journey. Choose gratitude. The world will try to make you carry bitterness. Choose forgiveness. The world will tell you that your worth depends on what you have, what you achieve, and what others think. Remember, my truth, your worth was already known before the world gave its opinion. You belong to me. My child, protect your heart, but do not close it. Be wise, but remain loving. Learn from yesterday, but do not live there. Prepare for tomorrow, but do not fear it. Receive today. There is grace for today. There is strength for today. There is purpose for today. Sometimes you search for a great assignment far away, but I place opportunities to show love right in front of you. A kind word matters. A prayer matters. A moment of patience matters. A small act of compassion matters. Nothing done with love is wasted. My beloved child, your life can carry my light into places where others are struggling. Someone needs the encouragement you can give. Someone needs the kindness you can show. Someone needs the hope that grew inside you through your own journey. Do not hide the light because your story was not perfect. I never required perfection before using someone. I work through surrendered hearts. Bring me what you have. Bring me your gifts. Bring me your experiences. Bring me even the broken places. I know how to create beauty from what you place into my hands. My child, as you move forward, remember to trust my timing. Do not compare your path. Do not measure your journey by someone else's season. Every flower opens at its appointed time. Every sunrise appears at the right moment. Every seed grows through a process. Let me continue my work within you. Do not rush what I am growing. Do not abandon what I am teaching. Do not lose faith because you cannot see the entire picture yet. I see it. I know the beginning. I know the ending. I know every step between. Trust me, my beloved child. Release the burdens you still carry. Before this moment ends, place them into my hands. The fear about tomorrow, the regret about yesterday, the worry about things you cannot control, the pain from words that hurt you, the disappointment from doors that closed. Give them to me. You were never created to carry all of that alone. Let my peace replace the weight. Let my truth replace the fear. Let my love restore what became tired. My child, your prayers matter. Never stop talking to me. Do not believe silence means I am absent. Do not believe waiting means you are forgotten. Do not believe difficulty means I stopped caring. I hear what others never hear. I see what others never see. I understand what others cannot understand. Come to me with everything. Your biggest concerns, your smallest thoughts, your strongest faith, your weakest moments, all of you is welcome before me. My beloved child, remember the words I have spoken over you. You are loved. You are guided. You are growing. You are being restored. The light inside you is still burning. Protect it. Share it. Let it shine. When people see your patience, let them see my peace. When people see your kindness, let them see my love. When people see your strength after everything you faced, let them see what my grace can do. Your story is still speaking. Your journey still matters. Your purpose is still alive. My child, as you leave this moment and continue forward, carry this truth. I go before you. I walk beside you. I remain with you. You do not need to fear the next chapter, because the author of your life is already there. The same hands that held you yesterday are holding you today. The same love that carried you through storms will guide you into tomorrow. Keep trusting, keep praying, keep loving, keep walking, one step at a time. If this message has strengthened your heart and you believe I will continue guiding your life, write, Amen, I walk with God, as your declaration of faith. Thank you for staying until the end of this message. Carry these words into your life, not only as something you heard, but something you live. Choose faith when fear speaks. Choose love when life feels difficult. Choose trust when the path is unclear. And if these words brought peace, hope, and encouragement to your heart, share this message with someone who needs strength today. If you feel blessed by these words and want to help this ministry continue touching more hearts around the world, you can support this ministry through the link given below. Stay close, my child. This is not the end of what I am doing. This is a new beginning. Walk forward with peace. Walk forward with faith. Walk forward knowing that my love surrounds you. The light I placed inside you will continue to shine, and I will be with you through every step of your journey.